Hello? Hello? So I guess that's working. See, I'm assuming all this is working. Hello? Okay, so I guess that's fine. I guess I'm gonna start a little early since it looks like there might be some people here. I'm not sure. So I'm gonna play through this song that I'm gonna mix. I just finished it. Basically, I might add some stuff, I might change some stuff. I may decide that I want to completely re-record stuff. That's kind of, unfortunately, how I do things. So yeah, I'm gonna play it through and then talk about it and decide what to do. Basically, I've already done a little bit of editing as I recorded, but yeah, there's a lot of stuff to do on it still. So as far as mixing. There's no mystery, we stay cool. The good decades died in our eyes. There's always some profession walking around keeping peace. We need to wean ourselves, 'cause the waste of man is like the ringing a bell. How do we prepare for this early morning? Shouldn't we resist and help it burn? Ever after is a little fun. Why don't we begin and face the story? It'll make sense once we get our turn. And remember, while we burn it down. Well, I love to be hopeful, but this world will strip away my joy, and I wonder what I fight for. All my good memories are a noise. Where to begin? Memories are born, dead in the wind. Hold on, I wanna lie down. I wanna lie and rest my head now. Let it die down. Let it die down to a low red. Let it smolder, let it smolder in our heads now. Let it die down, let it die down now. For some reason the bass cut out early. I don't know why. What happened? Let it die down, let it die down now. I guess it got cut right there. I do that on accident sometimes. I'll have multiple tracks selected and I'll cut, and it cuts like a bunch of tracks it's not supposed to. I think that was the take I was gonna use. Okay, I think that's the one I wanted. Uh, so that should be fixed now. How do we glue this? Glue items. Okay, so usually what I do is I just kind of go and I cut stuff and I fix the transients just based off of basically just sight. And then I go back and check it later. That's just going to smooth that part out when this bass kicks in. Probably, didn't do that much, but better safe than sorry, I guess. But yeah, I'll bring, oops, shit. Okay, that's alright. Bring that in. Let it come in slowly, even though there's nothing playing there. I'm gonna go ahead and glue these together. I'm always just accidentally cutting these. Okay. So one thing I noticed that I want to do, there's this middle transition part. That goes on for a few measures, and I kind of want that to be a little more interesting. I'm probably going to add something there. I'm not sure what. I'll probably mess around with it if I have time. Today, I have to go in like an hour and a half, do a Christmas thing. But yeah, I definitely want to do that. There are parts of the vocals I was not totally happy with. I might re-record some vocals maybe, but I might just stick with it. I'm trying to like force myself to move on and stop, just constantly fixing and working on stuff, because it's just taking me forever to get this stuff done. My computer bit the dust after I had like quite a bit done. It was like closer to 2 years worth of work that I lost. This song right here is actually the one song I was able to salvage just because it was saved in a different place on that computer. So yeah, but it's kind of why I'm working on this. I've got a few others that I've started recording that I'll be working on a stream too. But yeah, no, it's just kind of a pain to have to do all this again. But I'm looking at it as an opportunity to make them better than they were before. The thing that sucks about it is that there are a lot of happy accidents that I'm having to try to recreate that they're accidents on the original recording, so it's hard to recreate them. It's kind of nice exercise to see what I can do, like sound design wise, but I don't know. I'm hoping I can recreate the magic, I guess. So I guess I'll go over kind of how I recorded this for anybody that might be interested. So I don't usually solo a lot of stuff when I'm mixing, but I'm going to solo this stuff just so y'all can hear it. So this Moog kick is this DFAM right here. Moog DFAM. That's what that is. And what I did was I I think it's just doubled. Let's see. And then right there, it's staggered again. So that's pretty much the drums, I think. I guess we'll do bass next. So I just played bass and drums at the same time when I'm mixing. So let's just. I'm still learning how to do all this stuff, so I'm sure people will have, if anybody's watching this, it's an audio engineer, will have critiques. I think that takes fine, so I'm just gonna, oh yeah. So if you're not familiar with how these DAWs work, I'm not sure, how much you know about this, but these are all just different takes. Basically, I would loop it, and I would make a pass, and I would record a take, right? And then just keep on going until I had several that I was okay with, and then I listened to them, and I pick one. And last time I recorded, I went ahead and picked the one I like, and I think I'm going to stick with it. It's this one. So now I'll just crop to active take. That makes it so I don't accidentally switch them like I do sometimes. Okay, so now we got this one. This last bass part, this is one that I did last. I recorded it separately from all these other ones because I just felt like I had to re-record it. But let's see here, let's listen to it. With the vocals is what I kind of don't like. My voice wavers a little bit. On the down. I think I have other takes in here, but I might keep it. I kind of like leaving imperfections in songs because I think a lot of music is like a little too polished. And I already spend so much time trying to correct things. I don't know. I don't think it's really that big of a deal, and I'm trying to like learn to just move on. Let it die. heard something right here. It's like a guitar clink or something. I don't know, that's like you get lost in the labyrinth of fixing little mistakes. It's kind of not always worth it. But anyways, I guess if it bothers me later, I'll try to fix it. Okay, so we did drums and bass. I think some of these synth pads are not that loud. One problem I always have is that you want to have your master at a certain dB. I think it's 6 about, and I always turn things up, and then it's over, and then I have to bring everything down, and then I turn it up, and by the time I turn everything up, it's too loud again, and I know it's like a whole thing. But let's listen to the pads. This is the mod wave. There's no mystery, we stay cool. This synth is you're hearing is that one right there. I love that synth. And wait, did I turn around the wrong way? It's awesome. I think this is right, yeah. Okay. Synth is great. It's just cool. It's I think it's the only polyphonic synth I own, really. I just wanted a poly synth to do pads like this. So there's a second pad right there. It's this one. I think I need to smooth it out a little bit with compression. I'm still not great at compression. I'm trying to sort it out. I mean, I've been recording for a while and mixing for a while, but I never really bothered with compression that much. I would throw it on things and not really know what the point was, but I'm starting to be able to hear it actually. But so the loud parts of this right here are just seem to me to be significantly louder, and part of that is probably EQ. Like I need to EQ a little bit, but I'm gonna throw a little compression on it too and see. that's the end of the synths for now. I might add something later. This harmonic part, I'm gonna listen to it. On this part right here, I used to have this like surf guitar part, and it was actually a video of me recording it, like a first-person view video on YouTube, like a short, and it was cool, but I don't know, it just didn't really fit the vibe of the song, I guess. I don't know, I didn't think so. So I guess for now, I'm gonna start editing these vocals a little bit more, cutting them shorter and eliminating any unwanted noises, basically. So let's see here, I'm gonna make this a little bit bigger. Okay, so these are all the different takes like I said earlier. So this is pieced together with different takes. So let's see how
Between ourselves, 'cause the waste of man just like the ring in a bell. Between ourselves, 'cause the waste of man just like the ring in a bell.
Usually I like to have one and then work off of that, because you'll keep on accidentally clicking and changing takes and different things. Whoops. Yeah, suck at this. So come through here, make your cuts. Whoops. Miss the part you're trying to grab over and over. I'm sure there's better ways to do this. I'm sure a lot of people don't even do this. So I'm gonna go back through and just listen to it.
There's no mystery.
So you can hear a breath right there. It's not a big deal. I usually try to cut down on it a little.
There's no mystery. We stay cool.
There's another breath right there.
There's no the good.
Cuts down on it a little bit.
The good decades.
What is that?
The good decades die in our eyes. The good. There's always some profession walking around keeping peace. We need to wean ourselves, 'cause the waste. We need to wean ourselves, 'cause the waste of man just like a ring in a bell. How do we prepare? How do we prepare for this early morning? Shouldn't we resist and help it burn? Or after burn? It's a little fun.
A little too far. I usually kind of do this by sight on everything.
Why don't we?
And then I'll go back and listen to it.
Why don't we? Why don't we begin and be
that I'm hearing might be in the double tracks as well. Okay, I gotta do this over again for this, unfortunately. But this is a doubled one, so probably just cut these where the top ones are. I'll go ahead and save this because better safe than sorry. Cut, delete. The joy of making music. I could do this on all these, I guess, while I'm doing it. Reverb. Well, maybe not, because these are reverbs, so they might have longer tails. I'm going to leave that. Screw it. We're just going to do all of them. But it's not going to... See, I can accidentally always cut all these. But when I want to actually cut all of them, it doesn't work. Figures.
I remember
Okay, so whoops, crap. If I mean, I like recording, usually, but honestly, if I had the money, I would just pay somebody so I didn't have to fool with it, so I could just focus on like writing and experimenting and stuff. That would be awesome. I was able to do that in my old band once, and well, more than once, but and it was just cool. It was a lot of fun to just not have to worry about any of the technicals and just focus on just performing and writing, you know. I'm sure this is thrilling for anybody that's watching. Okay, I'm just gonna listen to it.
mystery. There's no mystery. We stay cool. The good decades died in our eyes. There's always some profession walking around, keeping peace. We need to wean ourselves, cause the waste of men just like a ring in a bell. Profession walking around, profession walking around, keeping peace. Profession walking around, keeping peace.
Most
Profession walking around, keeping peace. Always some
I forgot to had a track with a tape delay on it. I thought. Is that just... Did I delete that on accident? I'm always doing stuff like that. Okay, what is this here? Let it die down to oh, just like a lower part. Keep it low in the mix. There is a delayed. There is a delay somewhere. Where is it though? I thought I labeled it. Oh, here it is. Okay. So to be hopeful. Is that not it? I must have gotten confused. Okay. This is high end. Okay.
To be hopeful, but this world will strip away my joy. And I wonder what I fight for. All my good memories are lost. Where did I get? Memories are gone. Dead in the wind.
I just wanted to be kind of low and like accenting, not really.
Well, I love to be hopeful, but this world will strip away my joy. And I wonder what I fight for. All my good memories are lost. Where did I get it? Memories are gone. Dead in the wind.
Okay, so like this little piece right here, I'm just curious what that sounds like. All it is, I mean, you probably wouldn't be able to hear it actually, but I don't know.
Dead in the wind.
There are people who get like crazy granular with this stuff. I'm trying to find like a happy medium. All right, I think, I mean,
Street, we stay cool. The good decades died in our eyes.
combination of all these.
Peace. 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 Keep in 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 peace.
All of these.
Walking around, keep in peace.
I mean, I don't know. I'm not gonna fool with that too much.
Walking around, keep in peace. We need to wean ourselves, 'cause the waste of man is like a ring in a bell. How do we prepare for this early morning? Shouldn't we resist?
There's this guitar part here that's really distorted. There's some kind of sour notes in it. I don't remember how to play it. I've tried to remember how to play it. I think I'm gonna keep it, mistakes and all, but let's listen to it real quick. I think. I don't know. There's songs that I like that have things like that. You know, like I don't know, classic, just great songs that have mistakes in them. I just have to remind myself. It just becomes a part of the song, and most people don't know. So. Just for the intro. Let's see here what we're doing. do something on that middle part, but I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do this because I got a camera. My phone is the camera. I think I've got, let me find a tripod or something. I think I got something. See how's this going to work. Give me just a second to get this set up. Sorry. I'm going to play the song just in case anybody is new. I'm not really keeping up with who's watching, but I'll play it. There's no mystery. We stay cool. The good decades die in our eyes. There's always some profession walking around keeping peace. We need to wean ourselves, 'cause the waste of man is like a ring in a bell. How do we prepare for this ceremony? Shouldn't we resist and help it ever after? It's a little fun. Why don't we begin and face the story? It'll make sense once we get our turn. And well, I love to be hopeful, but this world will strip away my joy, and I wonder what I fight for. All my good memories are noise. Where to begin? Memories are born, dead in the wind. Hold on, I wanna lie down. I wanna lie and rest my head now. Let it die down. Let it die down to a low red. Let it smolder. Let it smolder in our heads now. Let it die down. Let it die down now. Well, for some reason, my micro granny will not turn on. I'm not sure what is happening, but it sucks. So I don't know what to do about that. I don't really want to try to find a new power cable, so I guess that's just gonna have to come at a different time. I'll try to find something else to do, or maybe some other way. I might use a VST, maybe. Let's see. Oh, snap. I don't know if that view's working or not, but okay. So can't use the micro granny, but we can do something else for that middle part. Maybe I'm gonna see what I have. I don't ever use VSTs anymore, so I only have a few on here. Most of them are for mixing and effects. But there are some interesting random ones that I really don't know how to use. So let's see if we can put something on here and then maybe mangle it and see what happens. See, I don't even have really any synths on here. I guess I could... No, I don't have to do all that. I'm going to use the Mellotron and just mangle it, I guess. Maybe use ribs. It's kind of a cool granular like sound mangler. It's really weird. I'm just going to have to click around on it to see what happens. But so we'll record something first, and then we'll put ribs on it and see what happens. Let's see. We'll find that middle part. Problem when I'm writing is like I really don't want to sound like Radiohead, but people always say Radiohead, and it's like very like I intentionally don't sing in falsettos very much, so I sound less like Radiohead. But like anytime you use like spacey synths and stuff, that's kind of always gonna be like what people say. Unfortunately, I love Radiohead, but trying to think of what would go. It's gonna get completely mangled though. What is this? I guess it's not really going to matter what I use because it's not going to sound like what it sounds like by the time I'm done with it. I wonder what sound effects. That is not what I clicked. It's like a pad. Why would it be under sound effects? It takes a minute to think sometimes. Mellotrons are cool. I kind of wish I could have one in real life, but I think you'd need like a budget and a professional just to maintain it, because how they work, the real ones are, it's tapes, and when you press a key, it puts the tape head down, the play head down on a tape that's spinning, and it plays that, so it's like a sampler but on tape. So, I think you do this. I don't do this very often, so. Whoops. And that's why, let's see here, I'm accidentally recording the stream mic, so I guess I don't want record disable monitoring only. I think that should still be working for y'all. Let's see. Hello? Yeah, it's still working. Okay, try it again. But I'm just going to fix it in here. So like I said, we're just going to okay, so this is all, get all this. So I don't like using VSTs for this stuff. I just don't like clicking around and things. Okay, so I'm just gonna do this. Now we've got audio. We're going to crop to active take. I think it kind of, I don't know, we'll see. Now I'm going to make a new track. I'm going to put ribs on it, which is this interesting, weird, where's it at? Okay, now we're going to, this new thing is different, so let's see here. It's picking up this. I don't know how. Let's see here. So we don't want this to go here. Why is this not? Maybe it works like this. No, there's no way. I don't remember how, I haven't used this in so long, I don't remember how it works. I thought that, sorry people. Okay, so it's this. We've got audio, right? Audio right there. This should go here. Let's see what happens if I record. So let's see here. Record disabled. Whoops. Not doing anything. I'm not sure what's happening here. That's not working either. Sorry, I'm not sure exactly what to do here. I don't know why this isn't working. I feel like I've done this before. It's been a while, but receive from Mellotron. Master. Record.
Well, I love to be hopeful, but this world was
Well, I don't know what's going on with this. I'm gonna try to figure it out in a time when I'm not streaming so that this isn't horribly boring. Yeah, I don't really know what else I can do right now. So I'm probably gonna call it not a night, but call it done. And I might be back later. I got a Christmas thing I gotta go do. I might be doing another one tonight. And then basically I'm just gonna try to do these whenever I'm working on stuff, as long as I don't think I'll ever do it while I'm recording. Usually, like not vocals or guitar or anything like that, because it just seems like it'd be like this, like technical stuff is annoying, and I'm not like the best at this. So I'm probably just gonna do like mixing videos and like talking about stuff that I'm doing and things like that. If you're interested, follow me. I appreciate anybody that's here. Hit me up anytime on social media to ask me questions or whatever. I think to end this, I'm just gonna walk around my room and kind of show you my stuff and then call it a day. Okay, so here's my desk. I've got KeyStep Pro. I use it basically as the brain of most of my stuff. It's my modular synth, my DFAM, and this is my ModWave. I love this synth a lot. It's all sitting on a piano. It's an old piano I got for free. This is the delay I use, my studio delay, Strymon Volante. It is fucking awesome. I love it. I never had, like, I was poor growing up. I never really had the money for anything like gear wise until I got older, and so now I'm just kind of finally able to record and do what I want, and it's really nice. I'm incredibly thankful to be able to do this. But yeah, anyway, so moving on. These are the Atom audio. I think they're TV8s. That's what I use for mixing. I just have some cheap Behringer headphones, cheap Behringer interface. I would love to have, I don't have just unlimited funds to spend on expensive stuff, so I'm kind of have to find a middle ground on a lot of this stuff. I've got a patch bay here that I have not set up because I just rearranged my room. Crappy drum set over there. Green screen, which I would love to learn how to use one day. I'll try to take, I can really take this mic with me, but hopefully you can hear me. Over there, I'm gonna walk over here. That's an old like Soviet era looking oscilloscope that I'm gonna fix eventually. Here we go. It's pretty cool. Here's some guitars. Can't really see. Jaguar. This is a braid. It's a Telly. My buddy made that guitar. They're not in business anymore. This guitar is my dad. It's a Hohner 335 knockoff, and this is the bass I use. I'm gonna throw this bass out here. This bass that I use is, I don't know what it is. I traded a crappy guitar to some kid for it on Craigslist, and this bass, I like how it sounds generally. It's like good for recording, but it never, I mean, I never have to tune it. It's awesome. I've opened it up. It's got like, whoever put it together knew what they were doing. I feel like it's got pretty decent tuners, the Grover tuners, but I don't know what it is. If anybody has any ideas, let me know. See the headstock, the tuning pegs they're on opposite sides. It's kind of weird. So yeah, this right here, I'm gonna walk over. This is a reel-to-reel that was my grandmother's. Here. And I bought tape reels for it, and I could never get it to work. I'm gonna try to get it to work, hopefully, but it's hard to find the time. That's my orange amp. It's a Crush 100. And then I've got some rack gear back there that it's hard to see. It's all behind some crap. But yeah, that's pretty much what I'm working with. Oh, I got a pedal board here. Kind of hard to see with the light. It's just a Mod Podge of pedals. This Sans amp bass DI box I've been using lately. I didn't use it on this song I was working on today because I didn't want to re-record it, and I got the pedal since I recorded that bass. But it's pretty cool. I like it a lot. And yeah, this little gaming PC I'm using to record. My other one bit the dust. It's dead. I had to gut it. I used some of the parts to build this computer, but it was basically a computer that was built for video editing, and I got it secondhand and put like a new SSD in it, and it served me well for a little while. But yeah, it ended up biting the dust. So, yeah, I mean, that's basically it. I've got that little corner, that closet right there. I want to use that for vocals one day. It's got some padding up on the walls, but I need to get some cabling sorted out to get like a patch bay over there or something, so I could easily put a mic over there. Oh yeah, there's my mixer that I hardly ever use, but if I ever record drums, that's basically what that's for. Let's see here. This acoustic is a 70s Yamaha Nippon-Gaki. Can't really see in there. I got it because I got a good deal on it, and I read that it was what Elliott Smith used on a lot of his early stuff. So I just, I love Elliott Smith, so I wanted to snag it up, and so I did. But anyways, I appreciate everybody for being here. Anybody who's here, follow me and all that stuff. Thanks.